What's up, everybody, man? How's everything going with you guys? Hope you guys are all having a great Saturday morning. I'm over here in Arizona, man, head to Barstow, California. I got a load delivering tomorrow morning in Los Angeles. Then I got 2 loads delivering up in Stockton and Modesto, California. So I'm just going through these going through these hills and mountains of Arizona here, man. Pretty soon I'll be approaching the California border. But I hope everything going well with you guys, man. Thank you guys for continued support for my channel. That really does mean a lot to me, man. I'm very appreciative of all the support you guys give me, man. It truly does mean a lot to me. So from the bottom of my heart, again, thank you guys. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video I did, about Miles Sanders, about that writer for Bleed the Green Nation that literally said that Miles Sanders was the worst pick that the Eagles had in the 2019 draft, which I call complete crap BS on, because if anything, Miles Sanders was the best pick that we made, in my opinion. He was our best move. I told you guys how much I wanted Miles Sanders, how much he was the player that I wanted more than anybody, man. And he truly was, and I'm very happy that we got him, because now our running back group is just is dangerous. It's gonna be very difficult for opposing defenses and defensive coordinators to really game plan against. I'm gonna be putting out another video later on. Yes, I know about the news from Malcolm Jenkins. I'm gonna make a video on that, give my thoughts on the whole Malcolm Jenkins situation. But I'm also gonna put out a video about the running back situation, because our running back group right now is loaded, but it's also packed, and that means there's definitely gonna be a couple odd men out, and somebody might end up getting traded. And I definitely want to make a video, elaborating on that a little bit more later, because I do expect somebody to possibly be traded. There definitely be a couple guys on the bubble fighting for a roster spot with the way our running back, our running back is loaded. Our running back room is loaded. So there's gonna be a couple guys who are gonna be the odd man out. Just put it that way. Definitely gonna be a couple men that's gonna be the odd man out. Of course, yesterday Eagles signed linebacker Zach Brown. I thought that was a very good move. It adds more depth to that position, which is great, man. And overall, this team is coming together, man. I don't really have much to complain about. This team is truly coming together. They're truly coming together, man. And it's gonna be a lot of fun to see this team come together in 2019, man. I honestly do think this could be the best team that we've had in quite some time. I honestly do think they could be better than potentially the 2017 Eagles. Like, I keep saying that, man, but that's just how much I truly do believe in this team, man. I believe in this team. I believe in our coach. I think we got some of the best coaches in the league, man. I truly do believe in those guys, man. And it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. If you guys watch my schedule, when the schedule was released, man, I told you guys what my record prediction is. I got the Eagles going 13-3. That's what I got them going in 2019. I think this team is good enough to go. I think they're good enough to go 13-3. I think the Cowboys are going to finish second behind the Eagles. I think the Eagles and the Cowboys for the season series are going to split. I think it's going to be a split. It's going to go right back to what it normally is. They take a game and we take a game. That's just how it normally is between us and the Cowboys. The Giants and Redskins, I have a sweep in both of them. But I'm not going to underestimate the Redskins, because the Redskins overall had a pretty good draft. I can't even lie about that, man. They had a pretty darn good draft, overall. So I can't lie about that at all, man. I think they're going to have a better season than what people are thinking, man. I truly do think they are. Gotta clean off my windshield here, man. My windshield getting all nasty with these damn bugs and stuff, going against. I'm trying to clean it off right now as I drive, but it's making the vision of the very blurry. I can see that now, so so it's just, yeah, man. It's gonna be a very interesting season. Put it that way, man. It's gonna be a very interesting season. Carson Wentz. I think Carson Wentz is gonna be back next year. I think he's gonna be back 100%. I think he's gonna be extremely motivated in 2019. He has a lot to prove, obviously, and I think he's definitely going to he's definitely gonna be playing with a chip on his shoulder. Put it that way. There's so many people that don't believe in him. A lot of people that are doubting him, and I'm not just talking about hating division rivals. I mean, a lot of people around the league in general are doubting Carson Wentz. Like I told you guys about Carson Wentz, man. I love the guy, man. I love the guy. I'm glad to say he's our quarterback. But like I said, I don't sugarcoat anything with him. Just like I don't sugarcoat anything with any other player on our team, man. I tell you guys my honest opinion, what I think. My honest opinion, and it may some people may not like it, but at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna tell you the way I feel, the way I honestly feel. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and sugarcoat anything. I'm not gonna do that. I'm always gonna be honest. I'm always gonna be honest about how what's going through my head. Cause I believe you guys deserve to have honest opinions from you deserve to hear how the video maker honestly feel, and that's truly what I stand by, what I truly believe in. I love the guy, and I think he is gonna bounce back and have a great year, but he has a lot to prove, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything for him or anybody else on this team, man. When they play well, I give them praise. When they play horrible, I have to be objective and give my honest criticism of how they play, and that's just the way I am, man. That's just the way what I stand for. That's what I believe in. So sorry about the constant blurriness of this, man. My windshield is I got clean this windshield off when I get to a truck stop. I definitely got to clean this windshield off. So I'm sorry about that constant blurriness. It's just a lot of stuff is getting on my windshield right now. I just wanted to show you guys the scenery here in Arizona. This is really for you, Ferd AM. I know Ferd AM, he loves me doing these type of videos, and I hope you guys enjoy them as well. So really, I was doing this to really for I was doing this because Ferd AM, he told me how much he really enjoy these. Eventually, I'm going to create a channel that's just exclusively my travels as a truck driver, just showing my travels as a truck driver. Once I get the right technology for that, I'm eventually gonna do that. But I appreciate that. You guys, you guys enjoy the content that I put on this channel, man. I bust my butt. It's not easy doing this when you're a truck driver because you're constantly busy. But I always find some time, some time there to put out a video. Try to put out 1 or 2 videos every day at least. It's not hard, but I'm always able to find time here and there to make a video. And thank you guys for, like I said, man, watching those, not only watching those videos, but supporting those videos with your likes, your comments, your sub to this channel, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm knocking on the door right now of 800 subscribers, and thank you guys for that, man. I just keep grinding, keep putting the videos out, man. I'm trying to get to 1,000 as soon as possible. Definitely trying to get to 1,000 as soon as possible. But I appreciate the support you guys continue to give me, man, from the bottom of my heart, man. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. And I don't do this for the subscribers, but it's always great to know that the content you put out, people enjoy it. That's always great. That always makes a video maker feel great when you know that people are enjoying what you do and what you put out. So it means a lot to me. I this is like a little side hobby of mine, and I appreciate this. I appreciate everything you guys do for my channel. Thank you. I've been reading through some of the comments on here and there on the Miles Sanders video. I haven't been able to respond because I've been driving all morning. I had that video pre-selected, like a pre-selected time for the upload. So I got up early this morning and started driving. I've been here and there. I've been peeking at some of the comments, but I haven't had the opportunity to really respond to anybody right now because, like I said, I'm out here driving. I'm in Arizona right now. I'm going to Barstow, California. I'm about 4 hours away from Barstow, California. So yeah, I really just wanted to show you guys the desert. That's pretty much where Arizona is. A lot of desert and stuff, man. Just want to show you guys the landscape here down here in southern Arizona, the southwest United States. This is actually northern Arizona, but the southwest, United States here, man. If you really take a look at it, man, you can actually appreciate the beauty of you can truly appreciate the beauty of it, man. The desert beauty that it has here, So, but yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna do a video on Malcolm Jenkins. I know a lot of guys. I did see a couple of comments you guys saying that you wanted to hear my thoughts on Malcolm Jenkins and the situation with him. So I definitely do a video about that. I got a few things to say about Malcolm Jenkins and what's going on. I'm gonna do a video on the running back situation in Philadelphia now. It's loaded, but there are gonna be some odd men out. We all know there's definitely gonna be somebody. Somebody's definitely gonna be gone. One or two guys is probably gonna be gone, if I had to take a guess. And I think you guys pretty much know who I'm probably gonna say in my video, who I think are the odd man out. But I save it for my video, of course. once I get to Barstow, I'll make those videos, of course, and put them out so you guys can see those. But yeah, I think this team is definitely coming along, man. I think it's gonna be a very interesting season. Very interesting season. And I think the Eagles are gonna be competing this year. There definitely are a couple top guys, big names that surprisingly are still free agents. Eric Berry, the former chief safety, is still a free agent. You got Michael Crabtree, former 49ers, Raiders, and Ravens wide receiver. He's still available. You got Ndamukong Suh. Ndamukong Suh is still available. So you got a couple big names that are still available in free agency. And I'm just curious, would you guys want any of those guys on the team? Let me know in the comment section, man. Let me know. Just let me know in the comment section, would you want any of those guys on the team? I definitely do read your comments, and I definitely I do enjoy hearing what you guys have to say, man. So, would you want Ndamukong Suh, Eric Berry, or Michael Crabtree on the Eagles in 2019? Those are definitely still some big name guys who are still out there. So I'm just curious to know exactly what you guys, if you guys will be okay with bringing those guys in. We're still waiting on the decision of Darren Sproles and Chris Long. Both of those guys still very indecisive about what they're gonna do. It's starting to sound more and more like Chris Long is gonna retire, because he talked about how the Eagles told him what his role is gonna be from here on out. In 2019, and it sounds like he does not like the role. And you look at what the Eagles are doing with their roster, man, with all the additions to their team they're making. Yeah, he's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it whatsoever. There's a sign about. I don't know if you guys see that sign over there. It just sound like 338 miles, I think it was, from Los Angeles. That's where I'm headed for my first delivery, is Los Angeles. But I'm gonna stop in Barstow tonight and shut down and get some rest tonight. Then I'm gonna head down to Los Angeles tomorrow, and then I'm heading up north into California, into Northern California for that. But yeah, the way it sounds to me right now, man, Chris Long does not sound like he's all that excited about coming back to the Eagles in 2019. And if that's the case, man, then best of luck to you, Chris Long. Enjoy your retirement, man. You look at what the Eagles are doing with their roster; they are definitely preparing to move on. They are definitely preparing to move on from him. There's no question about it, man. Look what they're doing. I mean, they bought Sharif Miller. They bought Vinny Curry back. They beat for the defensive tackles as well. This team is definitely preparing to move on from Chris Long. And I like how they get younger as well at defensive end. Besides Vinny Curry, I enjoyed it. Sharif Miller, I think he's gonna be a pretty good player for us. Derek Barnett's gonna be a great player, man. Overall, I can't complain, man. I like what this team is doing. I honestly do like what they're doing. I think that D line is gonna be a beast, man. It's gonna be a force to be reckoned with for opposing offenses, opposing quarterbacks, opposing running backs, opposing offensive coordinators. They're gonna have their hands full trying to game plan against those guys, man. That D line is gonna be absolutely sick in 2019. It really is, man. And we had a monstrous defensive line in 2017, but I think this D line is gonna be better. I honestly do think that. I'm not saying that to blow smoke out your ass. I'm not saying that just to say it. I'm saying what I truly believe. I think this could be the best D-line the Eagles have had in quite some time, man. I truly do believe that. You got Sharif Miller, Derek Barnett, Fletcher Cox, Timmy Jernigan, Malik Jackson, Brandon Graham, Vinny Curry. Who else did I leave anybody out? Josh Sweat. I mean, just so many big Hassan. Yeah, I'm about to say, I forgot about Hassan Ridgeway, who we traded with the coach from. Just so many pieces on that D line, man. The depth of the defensive line is absolutely stacked. It really is absolutely stacked, man. And I get goosebumps right now just thinking about it, man. I'm literally getting goosebumps on my skin just thinking about it, man. It's gonna be one hell of a season. Let's just put it that way. It's gonna be one hell of a season, man. I definitely cannot wait, man. I definitely cannot wait. All right, let me get my butt on over here. I'm seeing the sign saying right lane, exit only. So let me get on over right now so I can get out of that lane because I'm not going that way. I'm on I-40 West right now. Like I said, I'm heading to Barstow, California. And, I got a load that I'm delivering in Los Angeles, California tomorrow morning. So heading to Barstow, go get a little rest there. I'm gonna put a couple videos out. I'm gonna make a couple videos when I get to Barstow and put them out throughout the day, whatever. I like to try to space out those videos so I'm not bombarding you guys with so many videos at one time. So I like to make these videos and release them at certain times and stuff. So don't just pound a bunch of videos on you guys at the same time. I like to try to keep them at least like an hour, 2 hours apart. You know what I mean? So. So I'm gonna make those videos. I'm gonna make the one of Malcolm Jenkins. I'm gonna make the one about our running backs, and I might make another Chris Long video. I'm not sure yet. I definitely will make one when he makes his decision on what the hell he's gonna do. I definitely will make one for that. But I'm not quite sure I'll make another one until then. Just depends on anything interesting that happens, of course. But like I said, I saw the comments about Malcolm Jenkins. What you guys were saying about that. I just watched Philly 500's video, giving his his thoughts on Malcolm Jenkins. It sounds like Malcolm Jenkins right now is not happy about his contract. What else is new, right? That's what players do, man. They bitch and complain about money. So I'll address more of that in that video that I put out. I definitely talk more about that. Let's see. 333 miles from Los Angeles, California. 110 miles from Las Vegas, 15 miles from Kingman, Arizona. So yeah, I'm not too far from the California border. I might keep it on until I get to California, then end it there. Because once I get to California, I gotta go to the customs stuff. I'm not gonna be filming the customs, when I go to there because those guys may not like that. They may not like that. Every time you go to California, you cross over the Colorado River, from when you cross the Arizona-California border. Those guys may not like if I'm filming them and stuff. So I might film up until I get to California. We'll see. But yeah, I watched Philly 500's video, man. I definitely did watch Philly 500 video. I agree with what he said on Malcolm Jenkins, man. Hopefully they can sell this crap, man, because we don't need this crap. We don't need players holding out for money, getting angry about money if that's the case. Well, we need everybody on board, and everybody in this together, man, because that's what it's all about. That's truly what it's all about. I really do hope that's not what it's about with Malcolm Jenkins. That he's upset about money. I truly hope that's not the case. But if it is the case, you guys are gonna hear exactly what I think on that. Of course, I definitely will get my thoughts on that. But yeah. 2019 can't get here soon enough, man. This off season is just dragging on and on and on, man. It's just dragging on. The NFL has the longest off season of any sport. You look at basketball, you look at hockey, you look at NASCAR. Those guys take what, 2-3 months away from it. Then they're right back. Shoot, the NFL season ended almost 3 months ago. The Super Bowl was back in February, so that's been almost 3 months ago. If this was NASCAR, baseball, hockey, whatever, we'll be talking about the start of the season pretty shortly, if that was the case. But not with the NFL, man. With the NFL, we still got what, June, July, I guess you could say August because August preseason starts, but when it comes to terms of the regular season, we still got another 4 months until the regular season kicks back off, So longest off season of any sport is the NFL, man. I guess you could say that they take about six months off a year or whatever. They take about 6 months off a year. So I can't wait till it gets here, man. The Eagles got their off-season program going on. Of course, Malcolm Jenkins is absent from it, of course, which is unusual. Malcolm Jenkins being the leader that he is normally there. So that's why I think it got to be something serious. It got to be something. It has to be a contract dispute because he normally is there all the time. You know, for everything, even voluntary events, he's there for it. You know, so for a guy like him to be missing those type of things, yeah, it gotta be something serious. And if it's about money, I'm just curious, what exactly does he want? Because how many years does he think he's gonna keep playing? Because he's what, 30? He turns 32 later on, and I think in December, if I'm not mistaken, or sometime later on this year, he turns 32. So how many more years does Malcolm Jenkins want? Like, how many more years does he think is he planning to play? No, he's been a great player for us, man. He's been an absolute beast, a playmaker. But realistically, how much longer does Malcolm Jenkins see himself playing? I'm very curious about that. I'm absolutely curious about what's going through Malcolm Jenkins' head right now, man. Like, how much longer does he see himself going? You know what I mean? I'm very curious to know exactly what's going through his head. But like I said, hopefully Roseman, they can sit down and they can work out whatever the hell is going on, because we need Malcolm Jenkins to. If this team is going to be successful, we need the anchor of our defense, and I feel like Malcolm Jenkins, especially that secondary, is the anchor. You can say on the D line it's Fletcher Cox, which I can understand that, but when it comes to that defensive line, Malcolm Jenkins is definitely the anchor of our defensive line. So excuse me, our secondary defensive line is Fletcher Cox. But we need that leader. We need the leader. No, we need him to be the leader. We need Malcolm Jenkins to be the leader. We got a lot of young guys in that secondary, especially. We need Malcolm Jenkins in 2019 to be that leader. So I just hope whatever is going on, these guys are able to sit down like men and discuss this, man. Sit down, have a conversation about it, man, and work out whatever the hell is going on. Work out whatever the problem is, because we don't need this. We don't need this crap. We need everybody on the same page, man. Because if we're gonna do it again and win a championship, everybody gotta be in it 100%. Everybody has to be on board. You know what I mean? So. It's not what I wanted to wake up to hear, man. I didn't want to wake up to hear that Malcolm Jenkins is upset about money. That's not what I wanted to have to wake up to hear. I had to look at his contract. I'm not sure exactly how many years he got left with his contract. I remember him signing a contract a couple years ago, but I'm not quite sure exactly what's on his contract. I'm definitely gonna look at that pretty shortly to see exactly how much he's due, whatever, and how many years he got left, whatever. Kingman, Arizona. That's what I'm coming up on right now, guys. Kingman, Arizona. I'm on I-40 West. Like I said, I'm heading to California. Just take in the sight, man. So the Southwest United States can be very beautiful if you truly appreciate it, man. It can definitely be a very beautiful landscape if you definitely appreciate it. The Eagles draft, man. I told you guys my thoughts on the Eagles draft. I've seen other Eagles vid makers give it an A. Personally, I give it a B. I still feel like they avoided some position that they should have addressed in the draft. Linebacker being one of them. I wouldn't mind seeing a couple more players, add to the secondary. Personally, they are addressing that right now, to their credit. But I'm just saying. That's the reason why I can't give the draft an A. I can just give it a solid B. That's just me. But getting Andre Dillard, a stud left tackle for the future, was crucial. You got a guy here now that can learn from. He can sit there and learn from Jason Peters, one of the best to ever do it. Sit there and learn from Jason Peters for a year or two, and then he could take over and he could be there for Carson Wentz career, most if not all Carson Wentz career. And that's very crucial, you know what I mean? That's extremely crucial. So I have nothing to complain about when it comes to that, man. I think that was a great pickup, man. It always, like I always tell you guys, man, start with the trenches. It starts with the big man up front. It starts with the big men up front. That's truly what it starts with, man. Those big men up front, the trenches, defensive line, offensive line, man. Those guys. It starts for those guys, man. So you gotta have a strong defensive line. You gotta have a strong offensive line. No, strong defensive line and strong offensive line, man. You gotta have a offensive line that's that can protect your quarterback. You definitely gotta be able to protect that quarterback. Carson Wentz is that's going to be our franchise guy, the guy that we invest in, man. So you need an offensive line that keeps him upright. And especially that blind side, that left tackle spot. Carson Wentz is the right-hand quarterback, of course, so you need his blind spot, which would be the left side, to be protected. And I think Andre Dillard is going to do very well that once he takes over for Jason Peters, the bodyguard. And I think Jason Peters could play a couple more years. I made a video on that about a week or two ago. I made a video on Jason Peters. I think he could play. He could play a few more years. I think though that if he does play, they're probably going to move him to left guard, which will take which won't be as demanding on him. It won't be as demanding on him because he's in his late 30s now. So he said he wants to play till he's like 40. So he's 30? I think 36, 37, something like that. So that left guard would be a good move for him. It's not as demanding as left tackle, of course. And then of course you can put Andre Dillard right in there. Halapoulivaati Vaitai, I think is definitely gonna be gone this all season, or during the season. The Eagles could trade him, but if he's not gone after the season, he will be gone next off season. The way I see it, I think the Eagles made it very clear when they drafted Andre Dillard that they don't believe in Halapoulivaati Vaitai as the long-term solution at left tackle. Granted, he did play well for us during that playoff run. He played very well, actually. But he's just so inconsistent at times, man. Like he plays well at one point, and then the next point he plays terrible. He gives up a lot of sacks, whatever, man. So I can understand why the Eagles don't trust him as the long-term solution at that position. Big V, they did offer him a contract. For what I heard, they did offer him a contract, but Big V, he wants to test the free agency market, and I have no problem with that. Go see, get as much as you can. I have no problem with the player trying to get paid. I got no problem with that because the NFL stands for not for long. So you don't have many years in the NFL, so you might as well try to cash in while you can because these teams will move on from you when you're not producing enough for them. So I have absolutely no problems with him, at least seeing what his options are. It's possible if the market's not strong out there, they can bring him back and he could be a depth piece for the offensive line. But I think somebody will definitely be interested in Halapoulivaati Vaitai. They can see him as a developmental piece, whatever. He's not horrible. He's just inconsistent at times. Big V is definitely inconsistent at times. But he's not a horrible player. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's horrible. He's a decent player. But I don't think he's a franchise left tackle, and the Eagles obviously don't believe that either. That's why they moved on. That's why they picked Andre Dillard in that draft. You guys already know how I feel about the D line. I already talked about that, man. That D line is gonna be absolutely stacked, man. I just can't wait, man. In general, I can't wait. Back to talking about the offensive line, man. You need that quarterback protected, which we got that. You need that running game. Our running game, our new revamped running game. You need a strong offensive line that can clear paths, man, and open up paths for those running backs for sure. You need that. Little bumpy ride there. Sorry about that. A little bumpy. But back to talking about the running backs, man. Back to talking about that. The running backs. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. You got Jordan Howard. You got Corey Clement. You got Miles Sanders, and the other guys. Right as it currently stands right now, you have who you got on there? You got Wendell Smallwood. You got trying to think who all we got there at running back. Wendell Smallwood, Josh Adams, Boston Scott. If you want to count him. Darren Sproles is still questionable if he's gonna come back. At this point, I told you guys already that it's probably best that he go ahead and retire, man. We need youth at running back anyway. And I think he's gonna take a look at what we have at running back and be like, okay, these these guys really don't need me. You know, they definitely got a lot of young talent on this team. So, what I expect for Darren Sproles to do, I expect Darren Sproles to hang it up. That's what I expect him to do. He says he's gonna make a decision sometime this month. It's May now. He says he's gonna make it in May. It's May now, so I'm expecting pretty soon to be making a video on him making his decision on what he's gonna do. And if I had to take a guess, man, like I said, if I had to take a guess, I think he's gonna make the decision and hang up his cleats. I really do think that's what's gonna happen. But you never know. You just never know. You never know. Maybe he might say, "Hey, man, I want to give it another year or two." We'll see. But he's had a very good career, man. He'll definitely be in the Eagles Hall of Fame. Pro Football Hall of Fame, probably not. But Eagles Hall of Fame, he definitely does have. He definitely will be in the Eagles Hall of Fame, you know. And I know he's played for other teams in his career, the Chargers, the Saints. But that guy for me is always gonna be a Philadelphia Eagle. Like that's what now he is to me. Darren Sproles is the Eagle. I think he spent most of his career with this team than he did with the other team. I would have to look that up, but it's pretty damn close. He's had a very long tenure with the Eagles. Is what I'm trying to say. And I'm sure he identifies more as an Eagle than he does any other team too, because obviously, he won a ring with the Eagles even though he didn't play. So I think he actually identifies more as an Eagle than he does as a Charger or a Saint. I think he honestly identifies more as an Eagle. I tell you, going down these hills and stuff, man, it's like going down a roller coaster. It's like my own personal little roller coaster ride. I just cruise and roll with it, man. Cruise and roll with it. Signed for Las Vegas there. One of these days when I drive to Vegas, I definitely put a video of that up, man. Because Vegas, obviously going through Vegas is a lot to see. A whole lot to see. So I've driven through Vegas quite a bit of times, man. Next time I go to that area, I'm definitely gonna film a little bit of that, because Vegas is definitely a carnival attraction, I guess you would say. It's a lot to see in Vegas. Shoot, one of these days, man, I gotta stop the truck in Vegas and just have a little fun out there. Go see a show or something out there. You know what I mean? I'm not much of a gambler, but I do enjoy like the magic shows, like David Copperfield, stuff like that. So one of these days, I'm definitely gonna stop my truck in Vegas and go out there and have a little fun. But this is what I love about trucking, man. Like you see so many different places all over the United States. You see so many different places. And that's truly what I love about trucking. Like I go so many places, man. I've been to just about every lower 48 U.S. state. I've been to parts of Canada. I went to Canada a couple times, so I've been all over the country, man. Like I literally have. Like every state on the West Coast I've been to. There are a couple states in the Northeast I haven't been to. I haven't been to Maine. I haven't been to Vermont or New Hampshire. Those are New England states. Those are the only states in the lower 48 I haven't been to. Obviously, I can't go to Hawaii. That's water. Alaska, we don't go to Alaska. So I've been to just about every lower 48 state except for 3. It would be great though, man, to go to. I wish they had a long bridge you could drive to Hawaii. That would be great, man. that would be awesome. But that's never gonna happen, more likely. They're never gonna build a bridge to Hawaii. I seriously doubt that's never gonna happen. It would be great though, man. Shoot, I definitely I go there as an excuse just to chill in the sun in Hawaii, man. That would be great. That'd be a little mini vacation for me if that was the case. Sorry, it's a little bumpy here. I gotta hold on to the camera every now and then so it don't fall over. Because yeah, like I said, this ride can get a little bumpy at times. That's for sure. See a little windmills up there on the hills up there. Got little windmills up there. Holy Moses Wash. But yeah, the Eagles, man, 2019, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch, man. I know you guys are pumped. You guys know I'm pumped, man. I absolutely cannot wait, man. I am super super pumped for the 2019 Eagles, man. I truly am. Okay. Let's see. ASAP diesel repair. No, I'm very happy, man. But like I said, I'm very happy about this team, man. Timmy Jernigan, I salute that man again, man. That man took such a humongous pay cut to stay in Philadelphia, man. That's truly unbelievable. That shows you just how much he loves. It shows you just how much he loves Philadelphia, man. He said on many occasions, man, he fell in love with the city of Philadelphia. He fell in love with the city, the fans, man, and obviously you gotta love it to take a massive pay cut like that. The guy was gonna make what, $13-something million or something like that in 2019. Now he's making what, like I think $2 million, something like that. I said in that video. So I mean, he took a massive pay cut, $11 million pay cut to stay in Philadelphia. That right there is absolutely incredible, man. Like it truly is, and I salute him. And I'm glad. I told you guys, man, don't be surprised we brought him back, and I'm glad we did. I'm glad we brought this guy back, and I expect many more years of him absolutely terrorizing quarterbacks and defenses of Philadelphia. I don't think it's just gonna be a one-year thing. I think he goes out there and balls out. The Eagles continue to bring him back. No, they obviously the locker room respects the guy. No, obviously the front office respects him. They like him a lot too. So, I do believe that next offseason, Roseman will work something out again to bring him back. I honestly do believe that. I definitely do believe they're gonna work something out. They're gonna bring him back in 2020 and beyond. And he's gonna have a lesser role, obviously, because we got Malik Jackson there, and Malik Jackson gonna be the number 2 defensive tackle, right next to Fletcher Cox. So he's gonna have a little lesser role there, but overall, man, I think he's gonna do very well in that role, and I think it's gonna be very beneficial to him in his career to be the number 3 defensive tackle right now. I think it will be, I got nothing but respect for Timmy Jernigan for taking such a humongous pay cut to stay in Philadelphia, man. That just shows you the character of that guy. He cares more about winning than he does money. And it's hard to find those type of guys in the days of the NFL. Most of these guys are all about the money. Most of them are. So it's a rarity that you find a guy who is all about the team. He's all about the team. He's all about the city. So nothing but respect for him. Nothing but respect. Nothing.